And Buck, I think that's over. I think that's done. But
what do you mean?
I think his career is finished. You know what I'm saying? And it's because, like, his temperament, he won't actually get himself, like, right now he's in jail, but knowing who he is from the entire time that he's been around, I don't think he has what it takes to recover from, you know, like, it takes discipline at that point, because it's when people begin to want to give you resistance. Hip-hop culture is out with the old and with the new.
This was supposed to be a celebration, a birthday, a moment of peace. But within hours, it turned into war. One viral post, one disrespectful meme, and suddenly, an 18-year-old beef was back from the dead. Young Buck went live, furious, calling out 50 Cent directly. Not online, but in real life. Come walk through Queens, no security. And just like that, the internet exploded. But here's the real question. Did Buck just make the biggest mistake of his career, again?
Quit trolling and playing with me. I'm a real life street in real life. Your gig is up, the laughs is over with. Man, they see what it really been, not what it is. It's business for me. Look, we want to see you walk around Queens. Go walk around Queens, my guy, bro, with no security. We want to see what your life like. You so goddamn tough. We got some topics to discuss. And this one ain't what you people think. I'm trying to figure something out. I need y'all to help me figure this shit out right quick. Wake up all the day, motherfucker done unfollowed and blocked me. Wake up today and a motherfucker try to threaten me with defamation? Not you, nigga! Defamation? You gonna really try to really threaten me with defamation?
March 2026. Nashville. Young Buck, now 45, was doing something rare in hip-hop. Staying out of drama. No beef. No subliminals. Just real-life moments with his community. Riding horses. Dapping up OGs. Celebrating life. For a moment, it looked like peace had finally found him. But behind the scenes, someone else was watching.
Information. Not you, big bad motherfucker, you! You the big bad boogeyman, then your people want to send over a defamation threat? Nigga, I didn't put that record out in 2012 when I was... Nigga! You are a funny fucking motherfucker. You're funny, man. This shit getting interesting, huh? I just want
I always respected 50 because Buck was the type of go on tour, come back home, he done spent $250,000. He done bought some cars, my living room is all white. I got the regular bed. He got the bed with the TV coming out. He just bought a new chain. Right. He chilling with BMF. Oh my God. Fuck my tell a girl, take the card, man. That money can go fast.
This wasn't just trolling. This was surgical disrespect. Because every line in that caption had history behind it. Kicked out, a direct shot at 2008. You ain't looking at me, a decade-old rumor resurfaced. This wasn't random. This was calculated. And if you know 50 Cent, you know he never posts by accident.
Buck, Lloyd Banks, Tony Ye, the same person. All of them like my younger brothers, like as far as Banks and Ye been around forever. Buck his stuff is a little more understandable to me because I know he's impulsive. Get high, it helps him make crazy decisions. Like it's just to say something wild. Like, and he may not necessarily feel like that, but he don't know how to come back after you've said it. You know what I mean? Like, he gonna make a move. Like, he'll call me and go, yo, man said he'd give me the car right now if you say it's okay. I know, but like, yeah, they're gonna tell you that, but let me talk to your, like, the business manager so I can get them to go ahead and do what they're gonna do so you can get the truck. And they'll be like, and he said, wait, what happened? Like, once he feel like he can't actually have the truck right now, right? He'll get back on the phone, yo, like, why can't? I said, all right, get the man back on the phone. I had to get back on the phone and tell the guy, yo, just let him have the truck. He'll bring it back 9 o'clock tomorrow morning and we'll get everything done. settled out. But I didn't know he was gonna put rims on it that night. He went put the rims on it that night. So I mean, he couldn't actually take what he wanted. He had to take what 24 they had.
The post went nuclear. Blogs picked it up. Reaction channels dropped videos. Twitter turned into a battlefield. And just like that, Buck's birthday became content. But this time, Buck wasn't staying silent.
Oh, did the problems with 50 kind of start after that?
It started with that project. Because what happened was Sha Money and 50 started to have their problems in the midst of me making the Buck the World album. Their issues was, from my understanding, about money, and 50 immediately started to bring me and the guys together in the rooms at the office and say things like, well, look, y'all gonna have to find another manager. At the time, Sha was the president.
First, you lost his hairline. Now you lose this. It's bad, Buck. It's bad. Live on Sunday. I need that money by Monday.
50 helped young Buck more than anybody.
50 never paid nothing that I didn't have to pay back. So even though, he did help, I still had to give him that money back.
But that's still helpful.
That's still very helpful, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have known what to do.
I need that.
This wasn't just a response. This was a statement. Buck didn't go to a studio. Didn't drop a diss track. He went to the streets. No security. No filters. Just him and his block. And what he was really saying was simple. I'm real. You're not.
The bag, bro. Not your bag. I want my bag, bro. Don't get in your feelings now, nigga. You in your feelings? Shit, these niggas, what the fuck, nigga? Defamation. Oh, a possible grounds of death. Motherfucker, are you fucking crazy? You want these people to know that? You didn't want them, man? Cease and desist. Nigga, y'all can have that record. I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. From 2012. Where my goddamn check though, nigga? Fuck wrong with you, man? Threatening me like...
Buck, you know what happened with Buck? He had a relationship with someone for like a year or two, something like that, and they're transsexual, right? And when that came out publicly, he didn't know how to communicate with me about it. And he wasn't ready for that to come out. That's what I got from it, because there was no reason for him to respond that way. Like, he just went and...
That one line changed everything. Because now, this wasn't about memes anymore. This was about real-life credibility. And whether fair or not, that challenge hit different.
Give the fans a point. When was it over?
The weird shit to me was I was talking to Buck. He's trying to convince me to run away from 50 and telling me G-Unit was over and a game in Black Wall Street was going to be the new shit to fuck with. And I said, man, I'm not fucking with that. And in order for Buck to try to get me to see it his way, he told me this. Hey, man, check this out. 50 told me he wasn't going to put your album out a year ago. So I was like, damn. So you've been my homie for a year with this knowledge and you didn't tell me? So I know you haven't at least been a friend of mine for at least a year. And I didn't call him on it when he said it, but I took them into
another company, the manager of me, Banks and Yayo. He wore so many fucking different hats, bro. The producer. He did everything. He's producing tracks. He's the president of the company. He's the manager. And then all of a sudden, him and 50 stopped seeing eye to eye for whatever reasons, which put me in a position where I had to make a decision on whether I'm going to continue with him being my manager or not, when 50 just told all of us that we needed to go find new management because he's cutting his ties with Sha. I just dropped Buck the World. Not only that, this is the only manager I know.
And just like that, 50 flipped the narrative. Buck said, I'm loved in my hood. 50 said, you're stuck there. Buck said, I'm real. 50 said, you're broke. Two completely different stories. But only one was going viral.
I get me? Defamation. Fuck you and your defamation, nigga. Fucking motherfucker, you tried to defamate me years ago, motherfucker. Now you motherfucker, now this is defamation. Motherfucker, open the books. Open the books, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Think I give a fuck about a motherfucking threat? I'm young motherfucking Buck, nigga. Fuck you thought this was? Defamation. Encouraging niggas to start getting their own management and shit. By that time, I had management, own lawyer, all that shit in place. He was encouraging niggas to get their own management because he was basically saying he about to go fuck with the shit he fucking with now, which is the movies and shit. So from there, you know, I did that. I had my own manager. I ended up hiring a guy by the name of David Salas to go get my publishing in place and things like that. Well, in the midst, that was what our problem is.
To understand this moment, you have to go back. Way back. Early 2000s. G-Unit era. When young Buck and 50 Cent weren't enemies. They were family.
Speaking of G-Unit.
Oh, what do you want to talk about now? Young Buck? Oh, my, don't start this.
He settled all his lawsuits.
That's great for
He
him,
had to
man.
sell off his jewelry, cars, and his catalog, and now he's officially off of G-Unit. He can go on with his life.
That's
He had
good
to
for
he
him,
paid
man.
back 50 the money he owed him,
Yeah.
and now he's on his own.
I'm happy for him, man.
Have you talked to him at all? Or
Nah, I mean, you know, for me, like, I don't wish no bad on nobody. Like, even people that was around that's not around, I never feel a way about them, but sometimes shit is just business. You know, like, I came up with 50, you know what I'm saying? Like, Southside Jamaica, Queens, that's the nigga I knew from, you know, yay high. He was 12 years old on the block. I came out the block 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? So he always was a smart guy, and my whole hood always knew him. He had cars at 17, 18.
About right now, because now we're in 2018, 2019, somewhere around there, and this is when he's saying do this. I end up having my management get me in place with this guy to clean my publishing up and get all my shit together, and that's when it was discovered that I had 3 years of checks that had just been sitting. This is just one thing in regards to Sound Exchange. I had 3 years of checks that been sitting there since 2015. It was 6 figures. So I'm thinking, damn, you know, this is what this man bringing back and uncovering what I done paid to go get. So I'm like, what the fuck is this?
But like most hip-hop breakups, it started with money. Contracts. Royalties. Loyalty. And one decision. Changed everything. Buck chose his friend over business. And 50 never forgot it.
The fuck? Matter of fact, now you done fucked up. Live right here. My first EP, the first one is called Compulsive. And I'm dropping 7 songs EP. Shout out to Dat Piff, god damn it. Let's get the bag. The first one called Compulsive, the EP. But now, nigga, now on day 3 of the rant, and I wake up and see a motherfucking defamation threat. Well, nigga, the next EP is called Defamation, motherfucker. Give me this motherfucking energy I need, sucker. Give me my bag, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga?
Always had. So he was a nigga that everybody in the hood just fucked with. So for me, like I said, I don't like a lot of people be like, yo, yeah, you loyal, and everybody near yo. And I feel like that.
I've said this, yeah.
Because sometimes you just gotta learn to be humble. Just learn to be humble. Like I said, we just came from Vienna. We just came from fucking Bratislava and Romania, bro. You think hood niggas, will you ever think hood niggas like me or Murder or Banks or Buck or Kid or anybody else on this list, a governor, any nigga, Mobb Deep or MOP, any nigga that 50 helped out, you know what I'm saying? Like would see these parts of the world or go these places, he's introducing us to his market. And it's cool. And when I go on stage with him, yeah, we could do his songs. It's cool. If I do one or two.
Then came the moment that defined everything. 50 Cent leaks a private phone call. Buck, emotional, begging not to be cut. And overnight, from that moment on, the power balance was clear. Every few years, 50 would remind the world, and Buck would try to fight back.
Not only that, Sha Money had became a best friend of mine. I'm the best man on this man's wedding. That's how me and close Sha was. Me and Sha were fucking probably closer than me and 50. Him and 50 was. You know, so I'm the best man of his man's wedding. I'm judging Sha not from a business standpoint of his problems with 50, but looking at him as my brother. No different than I think 50 was. And I didn't know their situations was that serious to the point where I needed to fire Sha. So Banks and Yayo carried that out, but I didn't.
That's great for me. Less work for me, Phil.
Do you ever do So Seductive on stage?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
But I mean,
Love that. So remember I told you that was a perfect song.
Yeah, so we made history. We in the Hall of Fame, you know. I remember one day I was talking to Vado, and he was like, yo, man, he showed his love. That's why I love New York artists. I wish Vado and Dave East and a couple of niggas, hopefully they catch the next Human Harmony, you know what I'm saying? Because, like me, we be in a car, who got the best verse on Niggas Done Started Something. We fans of niggas. I remember when Pun dissed 50. I was a fan, still a fan of Pun. I remember Fat Joe, Jealous Ones, my man Rough Hands used to mix that. Wu-Tang, like I said all the time, Ghostface, seen him and said, what up to murder, not me. But I don't take it personal. I know he don't fuck with me. But I was a fan of the...
Fast forward to today. Court battles. Bankruptcy. Public trolling. Even in 2025. Buck paid over $200,000 to settle debts. And still, it never stopped. So now we're here. Another viral moment. Another public humiliation. Another response. But this time, it feels different. Because Buck isn't asking for respect anymore. He's demanding it.
We got Compulsive, the EP coming, and now you done gave these folks the next EP, Defamation. It's on the way too now, nigga. Fuck you thought you was playing with, nigga. I'm the real boogeyman, sucker. Like you some goddamn tycoon. We don't listen to you no more. The streets don't know you no more, nigga. We roll up on your shit. They bang my shit. They love my shit. I can't do no wrong, sucker. I'm real life. Defamation. I ain't gotta say your name, sucker. We know who you are. Defamation.
Like 6 figures just sitting, and sound has changed. Basically, once they seen I had somebody in place, they reached out to him like, yo, why'd y'all stop cashing these checks? And then he's like, well, they was like, we got 3 years of checks from 2015, and it's a substantial amount of money.
So you were cashing them at first?
No, nigga. Once I got the fucking information, that's why we at where we at. Once we got the information, I'm thinking, okay, Sound Exchange existed since 2007. These checks been going. Of course, he worked his business and his skills of what he do, and he got the information back showing that since Sound Change existed, my checks were going to the email and the G Unit Incorporated. All right. And when I didn't, that's what started everything. The resentment started from 50 not having me on the shows together, so you would see Banks and Yayo and 50 together. Me and Sha were left to promote that project on our own. That's why a lot of that project didn't do as well as the first one, because Sha was going through his issues with 50. I've made the decision to stay with Sha. Now 50's treating me.
So the question is this still entertainment? Or has it gone too far? Because behind the memes, behind the jokes, this is still real life. Two men who once called each other family, now turning each other into content. In this story, it's far from over. Backhand index pointing down. Drop your thoughts below. Thumbs up like if you made it this far. Bell subscribe for the next chapter. Because trust me, this beef is just getting started.